Hello, Joy here. This is week 7 out of 8 of my new online course, Emotions at Work, and I thought it would be really fun to share with you some of the things that participants have particularly liked and found valuable as they've gone through the course. So today I'm actually going to go back to the beginning of the course, and then I will be doing more of these in the coming weeks. So today we're going to look at some of the foundational information that's in week 1. And so I want to begin by asking you a question, and I want you to notice what comes up, what's your first response to it. And the question is, what are emotions? What are they? What is it that emotional intelligence is calling you to be intelligent about? This is a question I often ask when I'm speaking and teaching, and the most common answer is feelings. Okay, so what are feelings? All right, here's my definition. Emotions are a body-based physiological information system, the purpose of which is to prompt you to action that is optimally beneficial for your survival and your well-being. So all of your emotions are prompting you to a particular type of action based on which feeling you're having, which emotion you're having. And it is there to move you away from pain and harm or towards pleasure and fulfillment and creativity. So one of the distinctions that I make is the difference between emotions and feelings. These two words are often dealt with synonymously. People think they're the same thing. But I make a very clear distinction. Emotions are the primary emotions that we are hardwired for, that we all have in common. There's 7 in my system. Some of those are anger, fear, joy, sadness. These are primary emotions. And there's a certain commonality in how we all experience those because they are physical. There's a biological process going on that's the similar, if not exactly the same, among all of us. Where the distinction lies is in our feelings. This is our subjective experience of these emotions, the combination of our primary emotions with our thoughts, our beliefs, our conditioning, our history. So they're very subjective. And the reason this distinction is important because you might say, I'm upset about something. Well, upset, I kind of get it, but I really don't know what the specifics are of that. You say I'm anxious. Okay, I understand in general anxiety, but what does that really mean? What is it comprised of? So let's take anxiety, since it's fairly common these days, often it's usually comprised of a lot of fear, but it may not be all fear. There may be some fear and a little bit of anger or some shame or even some sadness in there. And when you can understand, oh, my anxiety is 70% fear and 30% anger, now I can distinguish, I can deal with my fear and I can deal with my anger because there are things that need to be dealt with in a specific way. So it gives you a perspective and a grounding of knowledge to help you process your emotions, to help you express them appropriately, to take the most beneficial action rather than the reactive action that sometimes doesn't work so well. But it gives you time to really understand them, to make the distinction between emotions and feelings. So I'd love to hear what your response is to this, what your comments are, and if you have any questions, feel free to email me. You can go to my LinkedIn or my Facebook pages and find me there and also comment there. So thanks for listening. Have a wonderful day, and notice next time you have an emotional experience, what are the components of it? What are the thoughts and maybe more than one emotion that's happening at the same time? Have a great day.